God, I fucking hate this!
Hello everyone, it is Ryan from Loathe To Play, back here with a bit of information and news and just things to say. To start, as some of you may know, we had some technical issues towards the end of our initial run. We went going strong for a little over a year. Videos basically every day. When we got a little technical glitch with our Loathe To capture card that caused a continuous desync, and not like a normal desync where it was just like a second or two off and we could pull the audio back and sync it up. It would, at the beginning of the video, be about a second of desync, and then towards the end be about 10 to 15 seconds of desync. So it would just like, as it would go on, would desync more and more, which would mean we were, as what we were trying to do, we were trying to put, skipping through all these cutscenes, trying to edit them so that we could match the desync. We did that for a couple of videos, but it was just incredibly frustrating, incredibly time-consuming, and just eventually not worth it. So we took a break, a hiatus, trying to resolve the issue. We tried installing, uninstalling and reinstalling the Loathe To software. I took out the capture card, plugged it back in. Since then, we've still had issues very recently, but since then, I even have gotten a new computer, a new PC, a completely new unit, new processor, graphics card, the whole 9 yards. Same capture card though, plugged it in, and still, just recently we're having desync. In fact, if you're watching this, this is a good sign. It means I've found a workaround, which I'm hoping finally works now, but we were even having desync as little as just shortly after this game, Resident Evil Village, came out. So we've been having lots of issues with that. And while we were dealing with these issues back in the beginning, something happened. It was the beginning of 2020. And I don't really think I need to get into any more detail. I think we all pretty much understand that life got crazy there, and things kind of fell by the wayside. Things got out of control and out of hand, and we've been recovering ever since. But again, like I said, there's about 3 reasons for this video. Just an update of where we've been at, what's been going on, and why. Another reason is to say that there should be more content coming very soon on this channel. Some of it probably like what you are normally looking to see. Let's plays of like VIII and the Man of Medan sequel, or spiritual successor, or whatever the next in that sequel, that series of games they were making, like Man of Medan, The Little Hope. Hope to be doing that, me and Shane. But also a couple other videos that we've had kind of compiled, because due to 2020 and everybody being more online with Zoom and remote work and things like that, we've been able to play a lot of games with our friends through computer online games that they actually usually record and upload on their own personal channels for like clutch games, like you know, cool kills, great moves, great plays, things like that. They do compilations and things like that we're a part of because we just are playing with them, and we thought that'd be a cool idea as well. So we've been playing things like Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty, Apex Legends, and one of our favorites, Hunt Showdown. We play these games, and we actually used some OBS, and we're able to record them. Most of them don't have audio issues. We've got a backlog of those that we might throw up. I'm not sure if those are going to be like full Let's Plays or more compilations just of great moments, but we have things like that, and hopefully you can see some of these just so that we have some content for people, if you guys still enjoy us. And then lastly would just be another thing that's going to be very much akin, you'll be seeing this for the foreseeable future, of kind of what our normal content would be, of just me hating things. And I will be playing through this game here, like I said, Resident Evil Village. If anybody cares to remember, I am a huge fan of Resident Evil, the franchise in general. We did a Let's Play of the Resident Evil 2 demo, played through all of Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake, I played through 4, 5, 6, I have now, thanks to the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes that have come out since we stopped really recording and uploading things, I have played through all numbered editions of the Resident Evil franchise, and I love them to death. I love 7, and I love 8. I've been playing the crap out of 8, to the point where I've been trying to get all the challenges done. Like, look at this, getting just every different way to play, every different challenge that I possibly could. I've been playing through and trying to complete, and that's what we're doing here. As I'm doing one particular playthrough that is incredibly difficult, the melee only challenge. Yeah, I figured that I might as well record it because it's going to be a pain in the ass. Because initially, what I was going to do was I was going to do a certain way to play through the game to get a lightsaber, basically. TM light sword, no copyright infringement, whatever. But it is, because it's a much more powerful weapon than this. The base knife that you get in the game, I will show you in just a little bit when I have to fight against the first enemy that comes up, but here, it's literally a second. I'll skip the scene and you will see. Skip. Please don't pull out. Okay, good. Got him. Okay, staggered him. But just watch me. Oh, come on, please. Watch me whack away. I've hit him like 3 or 4 times already. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, there we go. About 15 to 16 hits it took to knock out the literal first enemy of the game. There's no other enemies around, which is not common for these games. There's usually a couple coming at you and you've got to deal with them. And that was one of the weakest enemies. And it took a whole lot of hits. So I was going to try and get the lightsaber to make it very easy. No, I don't. I just have to go up here to trigger the next thing. But to do that, you have to play a Mercenaries mode. It's a time trial event. And get SS rank on all of that. And I got S rank on the first couple of missions. And then there's like 4 or 5 missions. Trigger. Make him spawn so that this guy spawns. Yeah. Trigger. No, come on. You were supposed to stagger. God damn it. But yeah, so you have like 4 or 5 missions. They are you run through them, do a time trial, and then you have to do version 2, which is just the same level layout with just a bit of different enemies, harder enemies. You take more damage, and you have much weaker guns. It's just a much harder way of doing it. And I could barely get to A rank on that. It was incredibly difficult. I could not do it. It was really frustrating. So I gave up on trying to get the lightsaber. But there is another weapon that you can use, because there's no way I could get through the game with just this weak thing. But you can unlock the karambit, which is much easier. You just basically have to do enough challenges to buy it from like the special weapons shop, and I've done that. I've been able to get the karambit, and so now I just have to get to the merchant. I gotta get to the Duke so that I can buy the karambit and get through. So I just have to get through this part. I have played through this a couple of times, gonna be honest, trying to get the desync to work. So that's why I've been saying hopefully you see this, because right now I am currently finding... Oh wow, he went down. Ooh, nope. That down a little bit easier. Because I have kind of found a workaround where instead of just recording using the Elgato program, I record using OBS, which just is recording the Elgato capture. Some reason that should work. Hopefully, if you see this, it means it did, which means we can provide a little bit more content. But god damn, the blocking. See, like this is just I'm just getting whacking multiple enemies, having to block, and it's just. Oh, okay, got him to stagger. Oh, he actually died. Okay, cool. You just gotta block. You gotta try. Oh, but yeah, there's no way I would get through this whole game, especially boss fights, with this little rinky-dink knife. So, hopefully we get to the karambit. Just gotta get through this insanely annoying first little... blocked. Okay, good. Okay, come on. Really what I need at this point. Oh, blocked. Okay. Come on. Where's this guy? No. Oh, ouch. Okay, I need to heal. That's not good. Have to make that, and then heal already. Ooh, not good. Is this guy coming yet? Really, he's not yet here yet. Jesus. H. Ugh. Okay. Getting a little bit better at the blocks. Oh, that sounds like he's here. Yes, okay, good, great. So there's a challenge that you can get to have enemies be killed by another enemy's attack, and one of the best ways to do it is just to have this guy whack people with his hammer for you instead. You just basically go on your guard, and he'll just beat everything to death. And I honestly, I'm still trying to figure out. I believe it's time-based, much like the village onslaught at the beginning of Resident Evil 4, where you just survive for long enough. Because like there's challenges where it's like beat a certain amount of enemies in this time, but you don't have that's why it's a challenge. Like, you're supposed to try to beat as many as you can. It's really easy on New Game Plus. If you have like the shotgun, or you can upgrade a shotgun or another gun where you can just mow down enemies. But this mode, it's quite difficult to beat that many enemies, especially when you're just playing the knife. So you just have this guy do all the heavy lifting for you. And see, I am taking damage, like I'm going from green to red, even while just continuously blocking. But you're basically invincible. Was that the thing? No, that was not the trigger. Damn it. Am I supposed to? I feel like it's been long enough. Come on. So nobody's dropped another chem fluid, have they? Come on. I'm gonna need more heals soon. Oh, there we go. Alright, triggered, finally. Like, it's just an incredibly long sequence. I have to get through with this. And, yeah, you can see this is why I'm thinking of recording it. I'm hoping that I'm not overselling the Karambit, like, that it's not... So, like, the lightsaber, obviously, I wasn't going to record it because I'd just come through the game and mow everything down. That would not be, you know... Well, it'd be fun for me to play, but I don't think it'd be fun to watch, having me be, you know, absolutely miserable. Or having me be completely unmiserable, I guess, but I'm not selling it because at this point we are... Yeah, we're just good. There's a bunch of enemies in here, but it's like classic Resident Evil formula of, you don't gotta deal with them, just run. Just run. Bye. Bye. Let's get past all the enemies. And then do the 5 steps into another cutscene. Bull crap. Please, nope. Handgun ammo, damn it. Okay. But yeah, hopefully the Karambit is like a good middle weight where it makes it easier to kill these enemies, so I'm not whacking them like 15 times. I mean, just like 4 or 5 be a good amount of hits to get in on like a very weak enemy. So it'll be a bitch and a half to deal with the bosses. Just wheedling away at them with a tiny knife. I don't know why I haven't skipped that. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm just trying to get through this game quickly, do this stupid challenge, but we're at the point. There's going to be many cutscenes that you can't skip. And I just have to remember which ones you can skip and can't. I'm going to forget. I'm going to try to skip one that you can't skip. And I'm going to just stand around watching one that you can definitely skip. But if you're looking for a full play, go try somebody else. I'm already going to be miserable enough just trying to get the... Oh, that's right. I can't step any further. I gotta wait for her to call me in. I'm miserable enough just trying to kill these guys with a knife. See, I have a gun, but I don't know if shooting that would have triggered the end of the challenge or not. So let's see. Challenges. So here's what we have. The Knives Out challenge. Finish the story using nothing but close combat weapons. Knives Out used 0. I think I've shot that guy before and it didn't do the zero, but I don't do it anymore because you don't have to. Like, it just does that cutscene and you're fine. And I don't want to risk it because I just can't remember because my brain is mush and just terrible. Let's go. And now it's just the tedium of going from point A to point B. And watch it. Skip a cutscene. Look, that was the in between those cutscenes. Completely unnecessary. I guess they just want you to feel involved. It's like, hey, you did it. You started the car. Way to go. Then I do that. I come over here and oh, look at this. Another skippable cutscene. Like, completely unnecessary. Just have me fall off and everything would have been fine. Is there a... Yes, a chem fluid. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Okay. Had enough to make one more of those. So if I get into dire straits, I have that. Over here. Open this. Okay, just a little bit more. Just a smooth more. A few more smooth sailing. Come on. Oh, skip. Yeah, there we go. Clean road of not really having to deal with anything so long as I don't be an idiot. Ah, yes. Yes. Creepy crow lady, raven lady, whatever. Yes. Death. Ugh. But yeah. Let's see. Let's recap. Doing a playthrough that I really shouldn't. Oh, oops. That was dumb. There we go. Wow, that way overcorrected for me. It should not have done it that well, but yeah, doing a playthrough that I really should not need to do. But I just want it for like the completionist's sake. I'm sure, just like with VIII Must Die, even though Village came out, or sorry, Biohazard, Resident Evil 7 came out years and years ago, and I still have not completed VIII Must Die, but I do play it. I come back to it like every 6 months after getting pissed off. I'm sure I will still try the Mercenaries to get all the SS challenges and everything like that. But I'm not gonna do it just to try. I can get this challenge done. I can do it. I will be miserable. Oh, I will be so miserable. I hope that if because I'm gonna save. So I hope that if I do accidentally pull a trigger and shoot a gun and that mark goes up, that I will be able to like reload a save, and it was like, nah, you're fine, you're good. Because I will not beat it if I do it. I pull the trigger and oh, where am I going? Oh, right. And have to do it all over again. But I believe I can get it done. It will be tedious, and you will be along for that ride. You will watch me hate every moment of it for no reason, just for the sake of I did it. I think actually it might be an achievement, which is still nothing. It's still not an actual thing. Like to say it's like I think it might be an achievement. It's like, and they're achievements. They're fake, whatever. Like a challenge. Like even there are some challenges here that are not tied to achievements, and there's really no reason to not tie them to achievements because they're the exact same thing. Like. A challenge and an achievement are just a fake little, hey, you did it, good job. Here was an objective and you completed it. But there's just something about this game. I want to play it. And so I do. I put myself through suffering because if you can't suffer with the ones you love, what's the point? Do you really love them if you don't suffer? I just got philosophical. I do just hate how long this sequence is, and it's gonna be. I feel like pretty sure once I get the karambit, once we get the karambit, I'm gonna end this first little segment because we're right about here. Yeah, we're right here. But then after this, there's gonna be more like. There's one excruciating cutscene that you cannot skip. That's just like, oh my god. It's the one where you get hooked. You know what I mean? If you play the game, it just takes way too long to get unhooked and get to deal with that. It's ridiculous. Karambit. Here we go. Yes. Also, oh, nope. Also, yes, get some heals while I'm at it. Handgun ammo. Pretty sure you can't sell the gun. You need at least one gun.
Because of our relationship.
Yeah, okay. So I have it, and what I'm going to do,
if I say so myself,
is make it like that so that I generally have this out and be fine. But I'm really hoping that I'm not. If I kill everything with like one hit with this, it can't be. It can't be that. This is like the mid range. You're gonna kill all the normal enemies with the lightsaber with one hit. I bet you'll be just mowing them down like Darth Vader. So this one should take a good bit, but nowhere near as excruciatingly bad as. I wonder, actually, let's see. Hold on. Can you examine? Does it tell you the damage? Oh, it does not tell you the damage of the knife. Interesting. Oh, I hope they're not the same and it just looks cooler. Oh, I hope that's not the same. But I guess we'll find out. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. I'm really trying to rack my brain. If you don't understand, there's like there's a puzzle where there are there's these bells. There's like 7 bells that you have to hit in order to open up like a secret door that leads you to where you get a thing that you need. I'm pretty sure it's like a mandatory thing. Yeah, you go. That's how you get up. Isn't it how you get up to the roof? If I'm remembering correctly. And one of them's like far the hell away. I wonder if it only counts if like you shoot enemies. Like if I shoot something that's not an enemy, I wonder if that's okay. Fuck, I'm gonna have to save like right before I do that.